Hi, my name is Kiara Suarez-Sosa. I'm currently in Core 3 and I'm completing my internship at Wichita East High School.
Kiara, why did you choose teaching as a major?
I chose teaching as a major because I had many teachers that inspired me when I was in middle school and high school, and I feel like going into the field of teaching is a way of repaying those teachers for how much they inspired me and pushed me to become a better person.
How has your experience been so far in your teacher education program?
My experience so far has been fantastic. I've learned so much from my mentor teachers and from my supervisors. I've learned how to work with kids and create a classroom that allows students to feel empowered rather than making me feel like a tyrant in the classroom.
Which person involved in your teacher education experience would you like to give a shout out to and why?
I'd like to give a huge shout out to Dr. Kramer. She has been such an inspiring person. Not only is she very inspiring and encouraging, I've learned very many things from her. I've learned how to create a classroom that focuses on students, not only in teaching them, but also in teaching them how to connect the material that they learn in school and connecting it to the real world.
How did you react when you found out that you had been selected as one of WSU's two Teacher Promise recognitions?
When I first found out that I had been nominated for that award, I didn't think much of it at first. I thought that it was just another certificate or recognition until I mentioned it to my mentor teacher at East, and she was like, no, this is actually a pretty big deal. So I looked into it and I started receiving more emails about it, and I was like, oh, okay, so I guess this is a pretty big award then. So I'm very lucky to have been nominated.
Tell me about the workshops you attended at the event recognizing Teachers of Promise.
The workshops there were very insightful. Again, they taught me more methods of incorporating students into the classroom and how to support them emotionally. And they taught me to they also taught me methods for myself as a teacher and how I'm able to support myself and support my other teacher colleagues.
Why did you decide to go into teaching instead of some other career pathway?
In the 2 years that I've been working at a middle school and a high school for my internship, it's been very rewarding. Not only am I able to teach students materials from the English classroom, but I'm also able to teach them how to connect that material to their own lives. I feel like a lot of times students look at the material and they question how they're going to use this in their lives or how they're going to use it in the real world, and I want to change that. I want to just eradicate that saying, and I want them to come out of my future classroom and say, you know what, I know how to implement this into the real world.
Final question. What is your dream teaching position?
I currently intern over at Wichita East High School, and I would absolutely adore to have a position there. It's a very diverse school. The teachers there are also very welcoming and supportive. Not only would I love to work with very diverse students, but I also think that teachers, the culture there of teachers is very important there as well. I want to make sure that I'm surrounded by supportive coworkers.
Final question. How would you like to represent WSU as one of the current Teachers of Promise?
Wichita State has such a great education program. I want everyone to recognize how amazing the teachers here are, not only in helping students develop methods and techniques for teaching students, but also how we can connect on a deeper emotional level with those students. And I think Wichita State does such a great job at doing that. Aside from the great classes, the supervisors are also fantastic. They connect with us on a deeper level as well, and that is something that I want to implement in my future classrooms.